Most people think supplements are safe and take them, but some of them can literally put you in the hospital, and there's a valid reason behind it. Those bottles you buy? Those don't even contain what's on the label. Others are spiked with hidden chemicals, and you won't realize the damage until it's too late. So this video is going to be truly enlightening if you give me your next 10 minutes. Even better, it can save you from slowly poisoning your health. Because I'm breaking down 7 hidden dangers inside everyday supplements, dangers most companies will never admit. Number 1. Contamination and hidden steroids. One of the biggest dangers in the supplement industry is contamination. Many supplements are made in factories with poor quality control. Without strict testing, capsules can be filled with more than what the label promises. Sometimes they contain substances that are not only unlisted, but also dangerous. Take the case of Purity First B50 vitamins. On the surface, they looked like a simple B-complex supplement. But customers started noticing disturbing side effects. Women developed facial hair and deepened voices. Men grew breast tissue. After months of confusion, doctors discovered that the vitamins were contaminated with steroids. Ordinary people, who thought they were taking harmless vitamins, were unknowingly consuming hormones that altered their bodies. This wasn't a rare accident. It was a direct result of a broken system where supplements can be sold without safety testing. Manufacturers don't have to prove their products are pure before selling them. And the FDA, the agency supposed to oversee safety, they often act too slowly. In the Purity First case, it took 6 months before the contaminated pills were pulled off the shelves. By then, the damage was already done. The danger here is simple but terrifying. When you take a supplement, you can't always trust what's inside the capsule. Number 2. Mislabeling and fake ingredients. Imagine buying a bottle labeled Black Cohosh to ease menopause symptoms, but then you find out that it doesn't contain any black cohosh at all. Instead, it's filled with random plants from halfway across the world. This is not a hypothetical situation. Studies have shown that up to 30% of herbal supplements sold in stores contain none of the herb listed on the label. In some cases, 1 in 3 supplements tested were outright fakes. At the University of Guelph in Canada, researchers used DNA barcoding to test herbal products. Their results were shocking. Nearly 60% of the supplements contained ingredients not listed on the label. Some contained completely unrelated plants, like powdered rice or even houseplant DNA. Overall, the truth was clear. Many supplements were not just misleading, they were fraudulent. The New York Attorney General's office later ran its own investigation on major store brands at places like Walmart, Target, Walgreens, and GNC. Again, the results showed massive fraud. Only 21% of the supplements contained what they claimed. The rest contained fillers, substitutes, or nothing at all. When you buy a supplement, you expect transparency, but in reality, you might be swallowing a mix of unknown plants or worse, chemicals that haven't been tested for human use. Number 3. Overdosing and the myth of more is better. Another hidden danger is the belief that if a small dose of a vitamin is good for you, then a large dose must be even better. This mindset fuels the popularity of megavitamins, pills that contain doses hundreds of times higher than the recommended daily allowance. But you know what? Science shows the opposite. More can actually be harmful. Take vitamin E, for example. For years, people were told it was a powerful antioxidant that could protect against cancer and heart disease. But studies later revealed that high doses of vitamin E actually increase the risk of prostate cancer. Large amounts of vitamin C have also been linked to kidney stones and other health issues. The same goes for vitamin D. While our bodies need it in small amounts, too much can cause kidney damage, calcium buildup in arteries, and even heart problems. To put it in perspective, 1 pill of vitamin C might contain as much as eating 8 whole cantaloupes in one sitting. A single capsule of vitamin E could equal eating over 1,000 almonds. Our bodies were never designed to process such unnatural doses. What was meant to be protective can instead become toxic. The myth that more is better is not only false, but dangerous. Number 4, liver damage and toxic reactions. Now, perhaps the most severe danger of supplements is liver damage. In the past decade, cases of liver failure linked to supplements have tripled. Doctors have reported patients suffering from acute liver injury after taking common weight loss and workout products. In some cases, people needed liver transplants. In others, they didn't survive. The supplement OxyElite Pro is one example. Marketed as a fat burner, it became popular across the United States. But in Hawaii, doctors started seeing patients with unexplained liver failure. Healthy people suddenly turned yellow with jaundice. Some collapsed from internal bleeding. The common factor? They had all taken OxyElite Pro. By the time authorities acted, dozens were hospitalized, and several had died. The scariest part is that these toxic reactions often appear suddenly. You could take a supplement for weeks without issues, only to wake up one morning with liver damage so severe that you need emergency care. And because the system for reporting supplement-related injuries is weak, doctors often struggle to get regulators to act in time. When supplements turn toxic, the consequences are not minor. They are life-threatening. Number 5, rancid oils and hidden oxidation. Fish oil supplements are among the most popular in the world. They are marketed as heart protectors, brain boosters, and all-around miracle pills. But studies have shown that many fish oil capsules on store shelves are already spoiled before you even buy them. Fish oil is delicate. Once extracted, it quickly oxidizes when exposed to air. And oxidized oil doesn't just smell bad. It produces harmful compounds called oxidized lipids. These compounds can inflame cells in the body and contribute to heart disease rather than prevent it. In one study, over 80% of fish oil supplements tested in New Zealand failed to meet basic quality standards. Another found that nearly 20% of U.S. fish oil brands contain dangerously high oxidation levels. Even more troubling, evidence that fish oil supplements prevent heart disease is weak. Large-scale studies have found no compelling proof that swallowing capsules lowers the risk of a first or second heart attack. Eating fresh fish does provide omega-3 benefits, but bottled fish oil, it may give you more rancid fat than health protection. What many believe is a safe daily habit may actually be fueling the very inflammation it claims to fight. Number 6, weak regulation and industry lobbying. A hidden danger that affects every supplement is the lack of strict regulation. Many of you guys probably don't know one thing. Unlike prescription drugs, supplements do not have to prove they are safe or effective before being sold. The law that's shaped by industry lobbying in the 1990s shifted the burden onto the FDA. Instead of companies proving their pills are safe, the FDA has to prove they are dangerous before acting. This means harmful products often stay on the market until enough people are injured to force a recall. The power of the supplement industry's lobbying machine cannot be overstated. In the early 1990s, when the FDA pushed for tougher rules, the industry launched a massive campaign. Millions of letters flooded Congress, more than during the Vietnam War. Finally, the industry won, as they were backed by influential politicians. After that, the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act was passed, protecting supplements from strict oversight. The result? The current marketplace you are seeing, where companies can make broad health claims without scientific proof, as long as they avoid saying they cure or treat diseases. They can say a pill supports heart health or boosts memory, even if there's no real evidence behind it. This weak regulation means that as a consumer, you are often the test subject, taking pills whose safety is assumed, not proven. Number 7, false hope and the placebo trap. Finally, beyond the physical dangers, there's another hidden cost: false hope. Supplements thrive on promises that are often too good to be true. People want to believe in a pill that can melt fat, prevent aging, or cure chronic pain. For many, the act of taking a supplement gives a sense of control over their health. And sometimes, the placebo effect can make people feel better, at least for a while. But the hard truth is that for most supplements, science shows little to no benefit. Large clinical trials on multivitamins, antioxidants, and herbal remedies consistently show no improvement in life expectancy, heart disease prevention, or cancer reduction. In fact, in some cases, they show harm. But this doesn't mean every supplement is useless. Some, like folic acid for pregnant women or vitamin D for those with deficiencies, can be important. But the majority of products marketed as miracle pills don't deliver. What they do deliver is profit for companies and misplaced faith for consumers. The danger here is not just wasted money, it's the distraction from proven health practices, like eating real food, exercising, and following medical advice. Supplements can trick people into thinking they are taking care of themselves, but in reality, they are delaying proper treatment or ignoring the basics of good health. So do you still trust every pill that comes in a shiny bottle? And more importantly, are you willing to gamble your health on a promise printed on a label? The supplement industry thrives on our blind faith, but your health deserves better than blind trust. What do you think? Is it time we hold these companies accountable? Or do you believe the responsibility lies with us to dig deeper before we swallow anything? If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this truth, and subscribe for more hard-hitting health breakdowns. Until we meet again, stay fit and be well.